Welcome to Steel Arms. I wanted to briefly talk about these matches in King of the Table 14 taking place on May 10th in Istanbul. If you haven't bought the pay-per-view yet, go get yourself one. It's gonna be worth it because the lineup here is just out of this world. It's amazing. It's crazy. The matchup is great. Starting all the way from first match Zurab versus Georgi Tautiev, all the way to the main event of Michael Todd versus Vitaly. I mean, all of these matches are stacked. It's a stacked card. It's really a heavy card. All of these matches are going to be fights, relentless fights, I believe. Briefly cover these matches. I'm going to give a quick stats about them. I'm not going to dive too deep into it, but I will upload separate videos for some of these matches soon. Let's start with Zurab Taveridze versus Georgi Tautiev. I believe Zurab is coming back from an injury. He hasn't had a good record in 2024. He's 0-2, and his last match was against Petro, Lackland's opponent, at East versus West 13. Georgi Tautiev, on the other hand, had one match in 2024, and he lost that to Irakli Zirakashvili. So I think coming back for Zurab, this is going to be a tough match, but I have to give a slight edge to Tautiev simply because of his frame, his leverage, and his top roll is really strong. So it's going to be a really good match. Moving on to the next match, Petro versus Lackland Nader. So Lackland is 2-1 in 2024. His last match he defeated Lars at King of the Table 13, and Petro is 2-0, and he defeated Zurab at East versus West 13. It's going to be a good match. This is going to be 50-50 for me. Moving on to Chikadze versus Matt Mask. This is a fun one. This is going to be a fun match. Obviously, Matt Mask has to be the favorite. You never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to take place at an arm wrestling match. So, yeah. I would just buy the pay-per-view just to watch this match alone, to be honest. Moving on to Jocelyn Brisson and Egle. Jocelyn had the last match at East versus West 17, and she defeated Sarah Backman. She is really good. Her hook, her back pressure, even top roll is all right there. And Egle, she had one match in 2024 and lost against, that was the match against Barbora at East versus West 13. You would think Egle would be the favorite going into it, but Jocelyn is really good, so I'm gonna have to go with 50-50 here as well. And moving up to a titan of a match. Both of them had matches in 24 and 25. Dadikyan defeated Alex Kurdecha, and Georgi defeated Dave Chafee at East versus West 17. But nonetheless, this is a powerhouse of a match. I mean, I don't know who to favorite. I think Georgi's gas tank is gonna be the key. He's just gonna hold him there, tire him out. Dadikyan might get a pin first round, but it might be over from there. Okay, moving on to Kamil versus Georgi Zeranov. Georgi Zeranov is built like a freaking bull. He's really strong. He's 1-1 in 2024. He lost to Laletin, but I mean that's Laletin. Kamil is 5-3 in 2024. So a lot more activity for Kamil in 2024. His last match, he defeated Corey West at King of the Table 12. We'll see how it's gonna go. It is a left-handed match. I think Camille's right is better than his left, but it's gonna be a good fight as well. I think Camille has something to prove, and for that reason, I'm gonna have to favor Camille. Paul Len versus Samushia, David Samushia. This is a really good match. Samushia has been undefeated for a long time, but the interesting part about this match is the only person Samushia has ever lost to in East versus West is Paul Len. They both know what they need to do, the adjustments they need to make. Samushia has been a champ for a long time, so let's see. This is going to be a good one. Moving on to the next one, Ivan Matyushenko versus Serhii Kalinichenko. Another great match. Matyushenko, fast, hook style, strong, and Serhii is explosive, really fast. He's relentless. Ivan is 1-2 in 2024. I think stamina, experience is going to play a role. Serhii will definitely get a pin, I think, in my opinion, but I think at the end, Ivan is going to take it. Moving on to Makarov versus Daniel. Yeah, both are fighters. It's gonna be interesting because Daniel can pull way more than his own weight. Makarov is 2-0 in 2024. He defeated Omer at East versus West 15, and Daniel is 0-1 in 25 and 1-1 in 24. Moving on to the next one, Gennady Grigonia versus Ibrahim Sagov. I wasn't expecting this matchup, to be honest, but in my opinion it's a really good matchup. Ibrahim is young and he lost to Rino Masic in his last match, at least versus West 15. Gennady has something to prove, especially after that loss against Devon, so I think Gennady is going to come out the gate just wild, and he's just going to crush it in my opinion. He's a fighter, he has a lot of heart. Ibrahim has a lot of heart too, but I think he's gonna guess out eventually. And now moving on to Todd Hutchings versus Rustam Babaev. This is a legendary match, really, and it is a world title match. Todd Hutchings wants to hold on to that as long as possible, so Babaev has to give him a good fight, but he's the right man to fight against him. Rustam Babaev can give the same amount of side pressure and hook and back pressure as Todd Hutchings is capable of doing as well. So it's going to be a fight. Hutchings, he's 3-1 in 2024 and 1-0 in 2025. He defeated Irakli Zirakashvili again in East versus West 16. 50-50. I can't make up my mind. I don't really know. But it's going to be a great match. Moving on to the main event though, Michael Todd versus Vitalii Laletin. The winner of this match gets to face the winner of Levon and Hermes. So potentially a shot for number one after this match. As Michael said in his podcast with Engin and Vitaly, he's gonna just be someone else during that match. This is going to be a crazy match. I may have to favor first round to Vitaly, but after that, I think it's a wrap for him. I really do. I think Michael is gonna hold him, tire him out. He's really hungry. I mean, he's on a warpath. He hasn't lost in 2024. He was 5-0, and he lost in 2025 against Hermes at East versus West 16. But he is on a path to be number one. He wants it. So does Vitaly. And Vitaly, because of his frame, his height, his leverage, his grip, he's going to give a good fight to Michael, no doubt about that. But can he persevere? Can he crack Michael's king's move? Or can Michael hold off the press, the hand control, and top roll from Laletin? Could easily go either way. But let me know what you guys think about these matches. The lineup is great in my opinion. And as always, thank you for watching, and subscribe if you haven't already.